All right, guys. This law of the bedroom is awesome. Law of the bedroom number 113. 113. Remember that one. Stimulate and excite every erogenous zone on a woman's body that craves to be touched by her man on a regular basis. I'm going to repeat that. This is one of my favorite ones. Stimulate and excite every erogenous zone on a woman's body that craves to be touched by her man on a regular basis. You know, every woman needs to be touched, yes, by her man. And in so many places, before, during, and after making love to her. Not knowing where, how, or when to touch a woman can lead to a very unhappy woman. Such unhappiness can affect her outlook on life, her moods, her health, and even the way she treats others. Oh, especially you, gentlemen. Wow, we better pay attention to these erogenous zones. So, what are the laws of the bedroom when it comes to touching a woman's soft, feminine, loving, erogenous zones? Well, naturally, take it slow. I'm sure you know this much already. But not all men are patient enough to really take it slow. Don't focus on the major areas without first giving attention to the minor ones. Remember, allow her whole body time to warm up to yours. You can help her warm up by taking your time in caressing and nurturing and kissing and massaging her entire body, along with those sensitive to the touch erogenous zones. You can run your fingers around them, but don't go there, not yet. Stimulate her body a little longer by other less obvious means. This is where your little games of sensual delight and tease and please her, acts of stimulation throughout her body will create waves of anticipation, fascination, and ultimately heights of multiple female orgasmic celebration every time you're with her. Heights of multiple female orgasmic celebration every time you're with her. I just had to repeat that. Let her signal you when she's ready to receive you on the inside. After a little while of your warming her up and turning her on so much on the inside, she'll be ready for you. She'll even guide you. No, she'll insist you stick it on inside, you slide it on in. Have you ever heard the old sales adage? Always leave your customers wanting more. Never leave them fully satisfied. And they'll keep coming back again and again for more and more and more. Well, the same theme applies here. Keep her wanting more. Never leave her fully satisfied. Sure, spent at the end of the night, yeah. But always stir her body up from the inside out. Eventually, sensually, and with raw passion, drawing her to you every step of the way. You know, every time you're with her, take mental note of her reactions as you gently touch and stroke each and every one of her hot little love zones. Did she grab hold of your arm, a leg, a knee, a shoulder, a side? What is she grabbing? Did she squirm among the sheets? Did she shake a leg or twitch a neck movement? Did she throw her head back into the pillow and close her eyes, fantasizing all about how good you're making her feel? You bet she is. Did she then open her eyes only to look into yours, whispering all sorts of unspoken, "I love you, kiss me"? Make sure she remembers her own reactions, as you may have stroked a little something she found quite pleasurable. If you sense she liked something once, immediately within a few seconds, repeat it, just so as to implant a second mental impression upon her mind and nervous system memory banks. Later in the day, or the next, she'll remember what you did to her because you did it twice, maybe 3 times, and you made it memorable. You might even say something like, "Did you like that? How was that? What? Again? All right, there you go. How's that?" This helps to focus and emphasize a particular movement, a touch, a stroke, or other sensual motion she found to be of sheer delight. What's more, over time, you'll have helped her accumulate a great number of these reactions in her mind because you helped her to remember them. All this ultimately helps her to make deeper, more sexually satisfying love with you. You can put your trust in these laws. She will be so turned on, so filled with memories of your pleasing her, that she cannot help but to give all of herself to you like no one has ever given themselves to you before. Now, with your honey all warmed up, whenever you're making love to her physically, with a free hand, apply a little loving caressing to one of these hot erogenous zones. Surprise her senses with even more arousal and delight while you double up on the feelings you're helping her to experience. Double, triple her pleasure, double, even triple yours. Gee, see how that works? So, knowing these truths, it is vital that you touch every single loving erogenous zone possessed by your honey gal that craves to be touched by her man on a regular basis. Perform, touch, lick, kiss, suck, and squeeze these hot zones every time you make love to her. Let's get into them right now. The following are the erogenous zones of a woman. And I'd just like to add a little quick note here. You know, we all know that a woman has erogenous zones. But what are they? So when I was writing this book, I actually went online and looked for lists. The erogenous zones of a woman. Here they are. All 7. Like 7. There's got to be more than that. Here they are. All 10 of them. Okay, we're getting better. Here's a list of the top 5 erogenous zones. Like 5. Wait, 7, 10, 5. What's going on here? Would you believe it? I went through like 20 articles, and they all averaged about 10. That was it. And I said to myself, there are more. And if people don't think there are, well, I'm going to make them up. And not that I'm going to make them up. It's just that I ran across them in my own experiences. I came up with 25 erogenous zones. Yeah. And when you know about these erogenous zones and you're making love to her, and you also know about an upcoming law of the bedroom called multitasking, oh my word, she is going to lose her mind. She's going to be putty in your hands. Not only are you giving her body time to warm up, you're asking her what she wants, you're introducing things that she wants, but you also know about her female body parts, down there in that love zone region. But you also know about the 25 erogenous zones that I'm going to get into. Once you know about these and the other things, and you're doing this, and you're over here doing that, and you're, oh my God, she can do nothing but explode in your presence, like literally, like just blow up with excitement and pleasure and eroticism and excitement. She's losing herself, and she loves it. And you do this for hours and hours and hours on end. She's going to be blown away. She's going to be melted like chocolate in a midday sun. She's going to be spent. She's not even going to be able to get out of bed. And a little note there, it's interesting when you watch these movies, films, and people are making love. They have sex. And they get right up and they walk right out of the bedroom and something, like, okay, let's go. We did our sex. Let's get dressed. Let me tell you something. That is so fake. That is such BS. Because no one who does this right in accordance to the laws of the bedroom, when you make love to a woman that is prescribed by the laws of the bedroom, you don't want to get out of bed, you can't get out of bed, and you don't want to get out of bed. You're too tired. You don't want anything to disrupt the euphoric pleasure that you're experiencing after the fact that you had all this great sex. If she came like 4 or 5 times in, let's say, a 3 to 8 hour window, and you got your rocks off too, there's no way you're going to be able to jump out of bed, throw our clothes on, and go start the rest of our day. Yeah, no. So know this, all sex in Hollywood movies is stupid, dumb, and fake, and it robs the woman of what she's rightfully due according to the laws. And the guy is never doing anything that the laws prescribes. Never. He's just climbing on top and sliding it on in, and that's it. That ain't nothing. It's purely selfish from the man's point of view for him to only get his, and she's supposed to enjoy the. No, it's fake and dumb and stupid. All those sex scenes. Every time I look at one of them, I'm like, yeah, that's dumb. That's fake. She's not getting what she deserves. And she's got a smile on her face. Yeah, right, whatever. She's acting. Okay, and that's what it is. It's just acting. And hey, it's a movie, so I know you don't have the time to show what's really going on, but I'm just saying, they ain't following the laws of the bedroom. That's for darn sure. All right, well, enough of Hollywood, and let's get back to her and you. Now, the following are the 25 erogenous zones that I found a woman really gets turned on when you touch them, kiss them, hold them, fondle them, play with them, dance with them. And when you think about all these 25 different parts of her body, these erogenous zones, they all play a part in some way with you making love to her. And I'll just kind of shoot to the end, her toes are in erogenous zones. They curl when she's having sex and she's getting it, making love. They curl. Play with them, suck them, Anyhow, let's get started here. Number one, the number one erogenous zone of a woman, her mouth. Everywhere inside this moist, loving, hot zone are thousands of nerve cells. No wonder we go there first for the kiss. Her mouth is the number one erogenous zone. Keep that in mind. Keep stimulating that during the process of making love, before, during, and after. Her mouth. Number two, her lips. Her lips, succulent, beautiful, so full of life and love. They must be kissed every day and every night. That's your job, guys. Hop to it. Number three, her tongue. Wild as can be, a mind of its own. Sexy when she whips it around and out. Have you ever noticed that? When a woman sticks out her tongue, it's a sexy thing. Go ahead, honey. Let me see your tongue. It's so sexy to see a woman stick her tongue out. Grab hold of it yourself with your tongue. Wrestle with them together lovingly. Dance with them. Tongue dances. Yum, yum, yum. Number four, believe it or not, her teeth and gums. She cares for them very much, and her gums are sensitive too. Run your tongue along the inside, up and down, all of them. And her teeth with your tongue. Just touch her teeth. Those are erogenous zones, baby. Number five, her earlobes. So sensitive. Gently nibble her earlobes with your lips and teeth. Even take one into your mouth gently while entering her loving pink area down below. The ticklish sensation she feels while you nibble her earlobe while simultaneously entering her on the inside, her pink valley of sweet, moist, wet love, simply sends shakes and shivers throughout her whole body. Yeah, she likes that. You can count on it. Definitely, whenever you go on the inside, on up and through there, play with her earlobes, with your tongue, kiss them, suck them. It's awesome. Number six, her eyebrows. Close to the eyes that see, like her hair. They are fine and need stroking with your finger. Play with them. You're inside her, laying on top. Your arms are giving you support right above her. And your hands are like right by her head. And you can take one of your fingers and just kind of stroke her eyelash. It's kind of a beautiful thing. Number seven, the nape of her neck. Is there anywhere on a female more erotically charged and sensitive than this part of the body? Go ahead, yeah. Kiss her, yes. On the lips, sure. But then kiss her on the neck. each side, all around. Don't miss any part of this highly charged and sensitive erogenous zone, the nape of the neck. Number 8, right underneath her arms and along down her sides and all around her rib cage. You know, when you hug her, grab hold of these areas with strong, confident hands. When you can, kiss the underarms and all around this area. It doesn't receive that much attention, hence why it's very sensitive to the touch. Number 9, her hands, palms, wrists, and fingers. They all crave to be kissed, sucked, and massaged. Don't neglect them. They want some attention too. Number 10, her breasts and nipples. Do I have to remind you? No. Women love to have their breasts played with and their nipples kissed and sucked. It's a turn on for them. In fact, you could be playing with her doorbell, bringing her to orgasm. And you could probably get her to orgasm faster if you kiss and lick and suck on her nipples. Balance your time here, though, with the rest of her body. Don't pay too much attention to this one particular area, but nonetheless, do pay loving attention to her bountiful breasts. You might even ask her, how can I play with your breasts? What would you like me to do to you, for you? I mean, them, your nipples. Yes. I would like to be given the task of doing something to them. Please tell me what you would like me to do. I'm ready. Number 11, her cute little belly button. Run your finger gently inside it, like you would penetrate another opening down south a little. Her cute little belly button, yes. Number 12, her lower abdomens around the panty line. Very sensitive to the touch. Rub your fingers across it slowly and watch her squirm. Her back, up high, around the middle, and the small of her back, just above her cute little booty and her back side crack line. Yeah, that small of the back area is really important. Right above the crack line. Oh, number 14, her cute little booty crack. Near the top of this line, this crack, it's very sensitive to the touch. A finger, maybe something else to line in right in between there, right between the crack. Just run your finger through there, slightly, near the top, and just above her back door entry, and watch her eyes flutter shut with thoughts like, oh, my man is pleasing me. I love that. Where'd you learn to do that? Keep it up. Don't stop. Number 15, inside her thighs, up and down. Gentle. This is a very sensitive territory. She might get ticklish there. 16, her labia majora, the outer lips to her loving hidden valley of moist, wet love. Number 17, her labia minora, the inner lips to her loving hidden valley of moist, wet pink love. Number 18, one of the most powerful erogenous zones of a woman, her clitoris, her clit. All you have to remember is the clit is it. This little doorbell needs to be rung often. Number 19, another hot erogenous zone, her G-spot. With your honey lying on her back, comfortably, wings spread wide, her legs, knees in the air or even pulled up close to her heavenly bosom, with a 2-finger come here motion. You can rub the top inside of her wet love canal, only to find her skimp and squirm and jump after a while of you performing this steady motion. Oh, and a little clitoral stimulation helps too. Oh, did someone say stop? No, keep going and going and going? Seriously, this very fast 2-fingered come here motion. Slide those fingers in, find that G-spot up top, and just come here and do that. Your forearm might get a little tired, a little fatigued, because you're using a muscle that you normally don't, come here. No, you need to push yourself and make yourself feel a little pain in the arm. You're just going to work that muscle. It's going to get stronger, so don't worry about it. But you got her just freaking loose on her mind with you massaging that G-spot. Just amazing. And, well, I'll tell you about that later. Something else. The 20th erogenous zone of a woman, her perineum, that area between her vagina, the loving hidden valley of moist, wet pink love, and her backdoor entry. It's that little piece of skin that it's like right in there, in between. That is very sensitive as well. Number 21, her booty, her butt. Soft, round, and smooth. You know, it cries for your touch. Perhaps a spanking now and then, but also a very vigorous massage. You know, no woman should go long without her routine booty massage, as I call it. Ask her, honey, have you ever had a booty massage? No, what's that? Well, guys, take your 2 hands, reach round, around her, grab her butt, and squeeze, squeeze those booty cheeks. Squeeze them and give them a massage, and you're kind of vigorous with your hands, squeezing. This goes on for maybe 20, 30 seconds, but it can actually go on for a little longer because, massages go on for, several minutes. But you're going to shake her booty cheeks and she's going to find it so titillating fun. And man, we're just getting started. This is crazy. It's good stuff. Shake that booty for her. She's going to love it. 22. Her booty window, back door hole. Yeah, there are several nerve endings deep inside and surrounding this second love zone down there. Go slow, but oh, will she love it in combination with regular intercourse. You could be sitting in a chair and she straddles you. She slides down on the rocket and you can take a finger, moist and wet with her spit. And you could slide it up into that back door area. Now she's got double penetration. Trust me, she's losing her mind. Yeah. We have women's medicine. 23, her calves. Yep, soft, ticklish. Kind of run your fingers up and down them. Kind of fun. Give them a massage. Her calves need a massage, yeah. 24, her feet. Again, ticklish to the touch. Massage them. Care for them. They carry her and take her anywhere she wants to go. And she wears, those shoes that are, I don't know how they do it. Heels, stilettos, tight shoes. Guys, we need to give our gals feet massages every so often. And then 25, the last erogenous zone on a woman's body that I think is not to be neglected. Her toes. Kiss them, massage them, rub your fingers between them, stretch them a little bit. This little piggy went to market. It's all a part of her full body massage. Remember? Yes. So, after hearing all of this material so far, it kind of goes without saying that a woman's body is also one entire erogenous zone. Wouldn't you think? Tease and please it until she can't stand it no more. Then continue giving her all that you've got. Everything just for her. And know very confidently that your turn's coming up. Seriously, can you imagine doing all this to a woman and having her so turned on that after she's come first, second, third, fourth, that you say to her, honey, I would love to release my rocket fuel inside you. Or however you want to do it. Can we do it this way? She's going to jump up and down and around and she's going to, whatever you want, honey. Oh my God, I'm just so happy right now. Whatever you want, just like this. Okay, all right, do your thing. Yeah, guys, laws of the bedroom. There's no book like it. It's all you need.